Batman Bad Blood. So last night I just saw the third installment of the Batman movie from DC, the New 52. So we get right into it with Katie Kane going after the villains in a warehouse, and she's getting her ass kicked by Heretic, who is introduced. And I'll get into him a little bit later. So he pretty much shit kicks her and throws her off the platform, and Batman shows up and saves her. So when saving her, he throws her out of the building, but the building explodes, and pretty much the first scene ends there. So Batman is so-called dead. So now 2 weeks have gone by. Alfred hasn't heard of anything from Bruce, so he ends up calling Dick, and we get to hear a bit more of a Starfire's voice, and still no Starfire though. Kind of sad. She should be introduced by now. They've mentioned her in 3 movies now. So Alfred is acting like Bruce to buy him more time so he can come back and be at the summit. Now the summit plays a large role in this movie because it's mentioned over and over. So anybody get that Avatar Roku feeling when Alfred talks? Like, I was like, damn, Avatar Roku in Batman. Well, anyways, that aside, so Damian is at that place that Bruce told him he should go to find himself. He's supposed to be a monk and everything. He's cleaning the floor, doing everything that they ask him, but he still has a full head of hair, which he should be shaving, and he's still playing around with the technology. And like, I thought that was to connect your body and soul together. But anyway, so Dick takes over as Batman for the obvious reason, because he's missing. But you can still tell that's not him. He's not as tall and not as jacked as Batman. So one thing I really liked about DC was when they brought in homosexuality. So when they pretty much revealed that Katie Kane is homosexual, that she likes women, for all you younger viewers, they didn't make it negative. It was something positive, like it's okay. And I really appreciate DC doing that, because like a lot of kids are going to be watching this movie, and then at a young age they should understand that's okay if a boy likes a boy and a girl likes a girl. So DC, give yourself a pat on the back. So anyways, back to the main story. So Dick is in Batman costume, and Robin and him are going against Black Mask's crew. So now they're fooled that Dick Grayson is Batman, which is fine because that's what the criminal should think anyways. So Batwoman appears after the fight, and she reveals that she was there the night that Bruce went missing or died. So Batwing is also introduced as Luke Fox before he becomes Batwing, and we also learned that he has some history with the Wayne Enterprise. He's been there a lot when he was a little kid, and Bruce has offered him a job and he's rejected it, and he's gone off to fight a war in Afghanistan. So Heretic invades Wayne Enterprises, and Dick, Robin head over there once Lucius sends out the signal that they need help. So in the fight, Robin gets saved by Heretic when an electrocutioner is trying to kill Damian. So we know something's going on there, like why did Heretic just save him, like what the hell's that about? So anyways, Lucius gets stabbed before those two show up, and he's dying. So in the middle of the fight, Robin suffers a concussion because of what electrocutioner did, and when he was going up against Tusk. And by the way, anybody who doesn't know who Tusk is, he's the elephant boar looking guy. So the villains get away with some Wayne Enterprise technology in a briefcase, but they don't really talk about it much. So back when they get back to their base, Talia is revealed, and she's controlling Heretic and the gang. And we also see Bruce, he's being held captive, and they're doing something with his memory. So we learn that the League of Assassins is trying to break Bruce down, rebuild him up, so Talia can use him to do whatever the hell she wants. Well, she's a psychopath, so didn't expect any less. So we see a little like something in Dick, how we see early in the film, that like how he's trying to get away from Bruce's life, but it's still like calling him back every time. Like he ends up being in a shadow, which he hates. So we learn that back at the base, the villains, we learn that Heretic is a clone of Damian Wayne and has been modified to grow at a fast rate, but he has no memories, and he's suffering for that reason because he feels like he's empty, he's missing something. We also learn that he wants to be loved by Talia, like how she loves Damian, and he ends up capturing Damian to get his memories, and for that Talia kills him. And Onyx, his henchman, damn, she was pissed when he was saying he wants to be loved by Talia, and then when she killed him and told Onyx to throw him out. Anyway, so that pretty much ended Damian's and Talia's relationship when she told what's his damn name? Patrick, whatever the hell his name is, the guy with the hat, the weird Irish looking dude, that clears his memory and reprogram him. So that was just kind of like, wait, what? You're gonna reprogram you? What's up? The hell's wrong with you? So Dick and Batwoman end up saving Damian, and they also find Bruce. So when Damian finally gets Bruce out of the machine, he's trying to slap Bruce out of it. It's like, damn, Damian, you're just slapping your dad. Not even once, like more than once. And to top it off, you already hit him a couple times in the last one. You're like, damn, I heard about abusive fathers, but abusive kid? Holy shit, Damian, what the hell's wrong with you? Anyway, so Batman makes his debut now. About that debut, it's like, you know what? I'll talk about that later. Let's just get on with the review first. So Bruce is recovered after that fight. They all get away, and he's pissed that Dick involved Batwing and Batwoman. So he pretty much says to Damian, and I quote, "You're not Batman anymore, Dick. I call the shots around here." And he was pissed. Like, you could see how mad he was for involving them and not, like, he was like, wow, Dick, I taught you all this and you couldn't take care of it on your own. You needed to involve these outsiders and reveal our secrets. Yeah, anyway, so Katie's later attacked by her dad after hanging up the phone with Dick when he reveals that, like, that he doesn't want your help. Well, Bruce doesn't want their help. And her dad ends up attacking her because he's being controlled by Talia. So later on during the summit, the crew takes over and all the leaders are under their control. So we get a match off of Batman versus Nightwing, Talia versus Batwoman, Robin versus Tusk, and Batwing versus Firefly. So pretty much Bruce kicks Dick's ass. Like, he breaks his poor guy's damn arm, and like Dick can't do shit. Oh, he's punching him, nothing's happening. He takes his little batons out, that does nothing. Talia and Batwing's fight was pretty awesome, probably one of the better fights. Talia wins just because of how it ended there. Batwing kicks Firefly's ass. That was like a short fight. And then Robin's fight, the way Robin won, I was like, wow, there's character development there, which I'll talk about later again. And then the Alfred fight, I was like, damn, Alfred gets a fight. I was like, wow, he comes out with a gun, the guy attacks, and then Alfred's boxing. I was like, boxing King Alfred, and those punches he's throwing, like, god damn, at least they gave him some more screen time. Yeah, but the Avatar Roku voice, I can't get over that. Anyway, so Talia forces Batman to kill Dick and Damian, but Batman's forcing himself not to do it, and he eventually does snap out of it. Talia gets away, and pretty much in the last scene with the ship, Onyx is in there, and the scene cuts off with the ship blowing up. So we don't really know what happened to Onyx or Talia, but knowing that Talia survived and Onyx is dead, probably. Like, she's a League of Assassins leader. I'm pretty sure she's not gonna die that easily. So Batwing, Batwoman are introduced as part of the family in the final scene, and it ends up with Batgirl being introduced. Alright, so now that was basically the movie. Now let's get into some more details. Character development. Damian, like, wow, he's changed. Batman is gone, yet he's not running wild like how I would assume he would be doing. He's actually listening to Dick. You can see he has gained some sort of respect for him. Whatever Dick said, he did. Except with Alfred. Well, most of what Alfred said when he tried running away, but he's just stubborn like his dad. So the boys under respect, I'll give him that. So during that Tusk fight, when Tusk is charging at him and he misses Damian and he's falling over, Damian actually tries to save him, and he keeps saying justice, not vengeance. So I was like, wow, this kid's developing, which is good because he's getting a pretty chaotic, well, in a good way, probably in the next movie, which is going to be Justice League versus Teen Titans. It's going to be pretty dope. That's what I'm waiting for. So anyways, finally his relationship with his mom is pretty much over when she said, oh, erase his memories. And during that last fight with Bruce and all of them, she's like, yeah, I don't kill the bastard first, we can always make new ones. It was like pretty much like, hey son, I don't need you, like, you're just a liability, I don't need you, I can make more of you. Like, holy shit. So next up, Dick. We see how much he hates Batman. Like, I know he likes Bruce, but Batman, what he is, he hates it, because like he even said to Damian, I believe it was Damian, when he's like, he tried it for so long to get away from it, like to get out of Batman's shadow, because like, the closer he got to Bruce, the more he learned he's just full of pain and everything, and that's how he is as Batman, and that's him as his true self. So like, he's not happy wearing that Batsuit at all, and he's just doing it because he has to for now. And yeah, so we didn't get to see much more of that. Dick is relatively the same. but that was nice to see that like he actually does hate Batman, but not Bruce. So Batwoman's history is revealed. Now we learn that she had a twin and a mom who were both killed when she was abducted, and her father raided the place to save them all. So she's kind of traumatized because of that a little bit. So I can see why Bruce was kind of like, maybe she's a potential member of the Bat family. And also she was trained in the military, but she got expelled for something and we weren't told why. But I want to know like why was she kicked out. So, and once again, like how they introduced the homosexuality into it, that was also good. I wish they had gone into more detail how and why she exactly became Batwoman, because it was like Bruce saved her and she's like, I never want to be saved again, I'm gonna be Batwoman. Like, okay. Nice reason to become a superhero. Anyways, now the main issue, well, one of the issues I should say I had with the movie was Luke Fox. The way he was introduced, like we barely got any information about him. Sure, he's smart. He went to Afghanistan to fight in a war. Like, he barely had any screen time. Aaron randomly decides, hey, I'm gonna take my dad's car and I go see what's in that room. I find the Batwing costume. Oh, not even find a costume. I found a machine. Let's go sit into it and not even think about the repercussions of what could potentially happen to me. I'm sit there, a bunch of armor gets put on me, and I randomly know how to use all this technology that I've never done before. And I'm like, wait, what? How the hell does this guy know? Like, my cousin and me are watching this together, and he's like, I'm so confused. When the hell did he learn how to use all this crap? Like, is there some type of Iron Man thing going on? How Jarvis is talking? Like, I don't know, but like, that was really odd. Like, sure, you're smart, Bruce offered you a job, but come on, like, we need more information. You guys gotta go into more detail. Now, the biggest problem, where the fuck is Jason Todd and Tim Drake? They skipped that whole part. Like, I'm like, you skipped that whole part, fine, you went right to Damian. Probably it was gonna get brought up later. But now it's just like, in the end, you introduced the Batgirl as a kid. But last time I checked, when Dick was Robin, Barbara was Batgirl. So what the fuck? Like, so she's a kid now. Damian's a kid. Dick's older. Tim and Jason haven't even mentioned in this new universe yet. And I'm like, wait, what the hell's going on with the story now? Like, it was just like, what are you guys doing? Or who knows? It might not be Batgirl, but she had the red hair and everything, so I'm assuming it's Barbara. But like, still, like, what the fuck, DC? And what was the point, like, of having Heretic at the beginning and making him look so crazy? Like, you just killed him off halfway through the damn movie. Like, at least you should have had him until the end and have Damian versus the clone and be like the original versus the clone. Like, that would have been a pretty cool fight. I want to see a little kid kick that guy's ass. But like, come on, like, you just killed him halfway, and it was just like it was so unnecessary to have him even there. Then, like, what was the point of having him in the trailer? Like, it was stupid. I wish they had gone into more detail how they controlled Bruce and the rest of the leaders, because that was still kind of vague. Like, they didn't really say very much, like, what the hell that briefcase did and stuff. So, like, they should have gone in more detail there. But overall, it was a good movie, a lot better than Batman vs. Robin, which they butchered. Yeah, so I give this one a 7.5 out of 10. So if you guys can remember to rate, comment, like, and subscribe below, that'd be great. Peace.